YouTube, it's your boy Steve Fortin Beast coming at you with another video. If you see on the screen, you'll see that yesterday was a deadlift day. So this was not my heaviest deadlift during this training cycle. I had a 590 for nearly a double, but we're about 2 weeks out from our meet. So I went in. I worked up to 545, and funny story. I went into a 545 deadlift. I went and used the restroom. I washed all the chalk off my hands, man. Right, because that's what you do when you go to the restroom. You wash your hands most of the time, and so I washed my hands, man. I chalk up a little bit with 545, which is a pretty easy weight for me. I go to pull it, and it slips out of my hands because I didn't chalk it up enough. So I had to go back, like I had to redo that because I was like, no freaking way, man. So I chalked up my hands again. It was like not even a minute later. I went and pulled that, chalked up my hands a little bit more, but I didn't chalk them up enough for my first 585. Now, this is the second one. The reason why I redid the other 585 was I wasn't satisfied with, I lifted it and then I started going down with it again because of my grip, not because of strength, as you can see there. So this is actually the second attempt. Um, Juggernaut AI, I just put it in as one single because that's the one I counted. Um, I don't think it will affect anything too much. But yesterday was a really good day for me just because I saw, like, hey, you know what you need to do? You need to really get that grip. You need to really chalk up whenever you go up to the deadlift bar, and you need to go ahead and get it done. Now, as you can see, lockout was kind of an issue. My friend thinks it's because he's like, the long shorts, which they can get in the way. The shorts can get in the way. And I hadn't used baby powder. So lockout was kind of an issue. There were some mixed reviews. I put up a poll on Instagram and on Facebook. I said, is lockout good? A lot of people had some different opinions. Some people said yes, some people said no. Personally, the reason why I asked is because whenever I first saw it, I didn't see my hips pull all the way through. So even though it was close, I didn't necessarily, and it's not a strength issue, but I didn't necessarily think the lockout was all the way through. If I were a judge, I probably would have, I probably wouldn't have called it a good lift. That's only because I've learned how to judge, and I'm not a national referee. I'm not even a local referee. But whenever it comes to my bench, my squat, my deadlift, I want to be at a competition standard, and I want people to judge me by the same thing. Um, in the absolute best shape I can be in. So whenever I see this lift, I'm not dissatisfied because people have pull deadlifts right below the knees and drop them. Very good for strength and power off the floor, and you just do like few reps. This one, we want to think everything comp standard. So maybe I should have thrown on a singlet. Maybe I should have thrown on some baby powder, and maybe I should have just gone in for the for the for the full lockout. I don't think it's going to be an issue come meet day because you can't see my boy. He was kind of right. You can see as I start pulling it up. Look, the shorts are right in the way. Friction, it will stop. It will stop not only explosiveness, but it will get in the way of a deadlift. So um, I'm not too concerned. We're still planning on pulling about 600. I think that was a relatively easy 585. Definitely could have had one more rep in me, um, but I was pretty satisfied with that single. We're not trying to go for broke, by the way. Not trying to max out. This is not a max. I had like a max session probably about 3 weeks ago with deadlift, 590 for 1.5. Um, that was a max. It was RP 10. You don't want to do that right before the meet. Um, Although it was a hard training session, and the only reason why I failed two deadlifts yesterday, I realized it's because I need to make sure that I chalk up every time pretty well every time I go up to that bar, man. Don't leave it to suspicion, stuff like that. Been weighing in at about 222. Your boy's gonna have to go through a small cut, not too bad. May have to just take it easy on the food, especially that last week and a half. And it shouldn't affect too much because guess what? Guess what your boy's doing that week? 3 light training sessions, and it should be a pretty simple little thing. I look forward to using Juggernaut AI for the bridge. That's gonna be some exciting stuff. But I'll keep you guys more informed. But this is something that I was excited about. Let me know what you guys think about the lockout. Let me know if you think it would count during comp, if it wouldn't, what other questions you may have. But remember to lift, live, and learn. Love you guys. This is my morning video. Go get it in today. Peace.